Okay, in a second. We are live now. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to this insightful live session hosted by Satna Incubation Center. Today, we bring to you a power pack session on a topic that every digital creator, startups, and business need to master: Google Ranking Secrets, a simple guide to technical SEO. In today's competitive digital landscape, it's not just about having a website, it's about making sure your audience can actually find you. And that's where the real game begins. To guide us through this journey, we have an incredible mentor with us today. Please join me in a welcoming Mr. Abhi Srivastava, a digital marketer, web developer, and strategic design expert who has helped business build strong digital identities and improve their online performance. With his practical experience and strategic approach, today's session is going to be full of actionable insight that you can directly apply. So get ready to take notes and upgrade your digital game. Without any further delay, let's start the session. Abhi sir, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Mega, for your kind introduction. Okay, so let's start. So I will start with my introduction, basically. So my name is Abhi Srivastava. As Mega already told a little bit about me. I'm a website developer, digital marketer, and an app developer. And I have 5 to 10 years of SEO experience working with brands in various sectors such as um, accounting sectors, D2C brands, and B2B sectors. So a lot of my major clients face a problem while they have built a website, उन्होंने website बना लिया, but when someone searches about their services, let's say someone searches about best accounting firm in Noida or best accounting firm in Ghaziabad, but the problem is other firms are very large companies firms are visible, their websites are visible, but majorly their websites are not visible. So there is a particular question we ask कि भाई आखिर तुम्हारी वेबसाइट कोई रैंक करेगा क्यों, is there any reason? So what we say, we will do SEO. So now from here the terms comes, what is SEO? So we will start from very basic, starting from the basic. Although the limitations of the session are till the technical SEO portion, but we will start from basic, very basic. What is SEO? Then how the Google ranking shifts and how the Google crawls your website. So SEO simply stands for search engine optimization. Now comes the term search engine optimization. What actually search engine optimization means is simply improving your website's performance or its structure or its readability, uh, so that Google ranks it on the top of the website, and including keywords, basically what the users are types or searches for, or what the audience wants to know, and through that you can get organic traffic. A lot of people will search through that, and a lot of traffic you will get without paying uh, any money to the Google ads or anyone. So again, in very simple terms, इट मीन्स के गूगल को हेल्प करना है कि तुम्हारी वेबसाइट का कंटेंट क्या है और वो क्या लोगों को दिखाना चाहती है, और बहुत ही ईजी वे में, ताकि तुम्हें दिखा सके। अब एसईओ के जो है हमारे तीन मेन पिलर्स होते हैं, एक होता है ऑन पेज एसईओ, दूसरा होता है ऑफ पेज एसईओ, और तीसरा होता है टेक्निकल एसईओ, जिसको आज हम इसमें कवर करेंगे मेजरली। तो ऑन पेज एसईओ की थोड़ी सी हम बात कर लेते हैं। ऑन पेज एसईओ डिपेंड करता है कि कंटेंट कैसा है, क्वालिटी कंटेंट की कैसी है, क्या वो जिस ऑडियंस को हम दिखाना चाह रहे हैं या जो ऑडियंस पढ़ना चाह रही है वो उसको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, कहीं उसकी इंग्लिश बहुत ज़्यादा हैवी तो नहीं है। सेकेंडली उसमें जो होता है कि आपका कीवर्ड मेन होता है, कि जो कीवर्ड्स हम चाह रहे हैं, सर्च कर रहे हैं, वो जो यूज़र कीवर्ड सर्च कर रहा है वो उस पे आपकी वेबसाइट पे लिस्टेड है कि नहीं है, कहीं स्टफिंग तो नहीं है कि आपने सिर्फ कीवर्ड्स लिख के रख दिए, आपका जो मेटा डिस्क्रिप्शन आता है उसमें क्या कहते हैं हमारा कीवर्ड्स है कि नहीं है। तो मेजरली ऑन पेज एसईओ इस पे डील करता है। सेकेंडली ऑफ पेज एसईओ हमारा जो आता है उसमें हम लोग बैकलिंक्स पे वर्क करते हैं, कि कुछ ऐसी वेबसाइट्स से हम अपनी वेबसाइट पे रीडायरेक्ट करें यूजर्स को, कुछ ऐसे कंटेंट लिखे दूसरों की वेबसाइट पे जाके, जिससे कि हमारे अदर यूजर्स को हमारी वेबसाइट पे रीडायरेक्ट हो। अब इससे क्या होता है कि गूगल का जो है उसकी एल्गोरिथम को लगता है कि ये एक ट्रस्टेड वेबसाइट है और उसको धीरे धीरे रैंक ऊपर करने लगता है। Off page SEO is an important part, on page SEO is an important part, but the most important part is the technical SEO. टेक्निकल SEO बेसिकली डिफाइन करता है आपका कि कैसा स्ट्रक्चर होगा वेबसाइट का, इज इट वेरीफाइड और नॉट, SSL हो रखा है उसका कि नहीं हो रखा है, एफिशिएंसी कितनी है आपकी कि गूगल क्रॉल करना चाहेगा कि नहीं करना चाहेगा, सेकेंडली कि गूगल पे लिस्टेड है आपकी वेबसाइट की नहीं वेबसाइट, ये सब हम लोग टेक्निकल एसईओ में कवर करते हैं. सो सिंगल टेक्निकल एसईओ, सिंगल ऑफ पेज एसईओ या सिंगल ऑन पेज एसईओ से आपकी वेबसाइट 1 to 10 पे रैंक नहीं करेगी. हम लोग आज के टाइम पे गूगल पे भी अगर देखेंगे तो अराउंड अराउंड लाखों से करोड़ों के आसपास रिजल्ट्स हैं. अगर हम सर्च करेंगे उसमें से हमें अपनी वेबसाइट टॉप 10 के अंदर, टॉप 5 के अंदर रैंक करानी होती है हमें अपने कीवर्ड्स को. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं टेक्निकल एसईओ पे. अब बहुत सारी जगहों पे आप लोगों ने सुना होगा कि एसईओ अब वर्थ इट नहीं है, लोग जाते नहीं है, एआई आ गया है. क्या एआई जनरेटेड कंटेंट चलता है कि नहीं चलता है, एआई जनरेटेड कंटेंट को गूगल हो सकता है स्पैम कर रहा हो. तो ये सारे अभी मिथ्स हैं. एसईओ इज स्टिल वर्थ. अगर आपने एसईओ करा रखा है अपनी वेबसाइट का तो सबसे पहला बेनिफिट आपको ये रहेगा कि गूगल पे आपका सबसे पहला बेनिफिट ये रहेगा कि आप जब एड्स वगैरह चलाएंगे तो उसमें आपको ईजी रहेगा, आपका पैसा कम लगेगा. सेकेंडली जो उसमें एसईओ का फायदा ये रहता है, एक बार जो आपका एसईओ हो रखा है तो एटलीस्ट 3 to 6 months हो रहता है और कंटेंट हमेशा पड़ा रहता है, रीडेबिलिटी बढ़ती है, प्लस कंटिन्यूस ट्रैफिक अपना धीरे धीरे स्लोली स्लोली ग्रो होता रहता है. गूगल अपने आप ही आज के टाइम पे लो कंटेंट डिटेक्ट करता है. अगर हम एआई से भी लिखवा रहे हैं या खुद भी लिख रहे हैं तो हमें ग्रामेटिकल चेक करना पड़ेगा, यूज़र की रीडेबिलिटी चेक करनी पड़ेगी कि क्या वो क्वालिटी ऑफ द कंटेंट अच्छा है या नहीं है. अगर किसी ने सर्च किया कि हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर बोर्ड्स, अब उसमें जब उसने लिंक पे क्लिक किया उस पे बोर्ड्स की जगह पे उसमें बाकी सारी बातें लिखी हैं कि ड्रिंक कैसी है, कोको कोला कैसा है, बट रेदर देन गिविंग द टिप्स अबाउट बोर्ड्स इन अ वेरी इजी लैंग्वेज जो कि एक 10th क्लास का बच्चा समझ पाए, उसकी जगह हम अगर हैवी इंग्लिश यूज़ करेंगे लाइक मर्चेंट ऑफ वेनिस में जैसे विलियम शेक्सपियर यूज़ करते थे, तो इट विल सडनली वो आपकी वेबसाइट को धीरे धीरे रैंक लो करता जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि आपका जो यूज़र बाउंस रेशियो है वो बढ़ता जाएगा. ठीक है. अब इसमें जैसे कि व्हाट हैज चेंज इन गूगल रैंकिंग. पहले क्या होता था कि एआई के आने से पहले, अभी रिसेंटली गूगल ने अपने एल्गोरिदम्स चेंज किए हैं. पहले हम लोग कीवर्ड्स पे फोकस करता था, अब मेजरली गूगल यूजर के इंटेंट पे फोकस करते हैं कि क्या इंटेंट है उसका, क्या सर्च कर रहा है, क्या वो नॉलेज के पर्पज से है या फिर खरीदने के पर्पज से है, और उस हिसाब से अपने वेबसाइट कैसे स्ट्रक्चर कर रखा है. पहले था बैकलिंक्स, हम लोग खरीद ली, हम लोगों ने यूज़ कर ली, उससे हम लोगों ने रीडायरेक्ट कर लिया ढेर सारे उससे. बट आज के टाइम पे मेजरली जो सर्च हो रहा है वो मेजरली ट्रस्ट और अथॉरिटी देख रहा है. डीए, डोमेन अथॉरिटी और पेज अथॉरिटी बेसिकली गूगल चेक करता है आज के टाइम पे, मोर देन कंटेंट. अब पहले क्या होता था कि जैसे मान लीजिए किसी जो रैंक 1 पे कंटेंट वेबसाइट रैंक कर रही है या पेज रैंक कर रहा है किसी वेबसाइट का, उसमें हमारा एक 150, सॉरी, और मान लीजिए उसमें 750 से 800 वर्ड्स हैं. लेकिन आज के टाइम पे क्या है कि रेदर अब उसमें हमें क्या लिखना पड़ता था कि 1000 वर्ड्स का लिख दिया हमने, 1500 वर्ड्स का लिख दिया कंटेंट, उसमें अपने कीवर्ड्स डाल दिए, रेशियो सेट करके अपना, रेदर देन स्टफिंग द कीवर्ड्स. सो कंटेंट अब क्या है आज के टाइम पे, हमें उस कंटेंट को मॉडिफाई करना पड़ेगा, क्यूरेट करना पड़ेगा, इजीली अंडरस्टैंडेबल बनाना पड़ेगा और एंगेजिंग कंटेंट क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा. प्लस हमारे कीवर्ड्स वगैरह रहें, उसमें हमारी इंटरनल लिंकिंग बेटर होनी चाहिए. तो इस हिसाब से अब आज के टाइम पे गूगल उस सब चीज़ों को एनालाइज कर रहा है कि यूज़र का एक्सपीरियंस मेजरली कैसा हो रहा है, क्योंकि इट्स अ हाई कंपटीशन टाइम फॉर गूगल आल्सो विद चैट जीपीटी, अदर प्लेटफॉर्म्स. नाउ this is the main most important part I think for understanding the basically SEO. So how does the Google works? So firstly it crawls your pages, website, it crawls your website using its AI bots. Okay, it does not crawl your whole website. Google has a budget set for crawling your, the bot has a budget set for crawling your website. It will, on the first attempt it will just check your the title of your website, secondly the meta description of the website. So the keyword which we were talking about कि अगर किसी ने सर्च किया बेस्ट अकाउंटिंग फर्म इन यूएस और नोएडा, so the best accounting firm in the US or Noida should be written in your, either in your title or in the first 50 characters of your meta description or the 70 characters of your title. Then it index your website pages according to the structure of the website. Basically everything is properly done or not, is it mobile optimized or not, your website is mobile optimized or not, pages are loading fast or not, maybe some images are not loading, maybe other issues are there, so it will automatically rank down your website, and it will mark as a bad structure or something. Okay, then at the end it ranks your website according to the checklist which I have provided. Basically, relevance, your quality and speed of the website, how optimized it is it mobile friendly or not. Okay, the content of the quality, the quality of the content is good or not, the keywords which mentioned is basically are present or not. Then again checking the lastly checking the basically the relevancy of the content. So in 2016, Google algorithm have shifted. I already told you. So Google basically prioritizes first the useful and people first content rather than just copywriting or copy pasting the content which is already there. So how easily you have explained how much you people have visited your website and how much they are spending time on your website will depend the rank of your website. So low value and AI spam content will definitely get ignored and it will not be useful. So rather than writing all everything from the AI, you should be little creative while writing the content and pasting it on your website. So okay. So now coming to the main part of the session, that is technical SEO. That was a little brief about Google ranking and all. So technical SEO basically means that optimizing your website backend structure so that Google can crawl, index, and understand it properly. So why it matters in 2016? Basically, sorry. So why it matters is basically you go to a website and when you open it, it is not optimized for the mobile, it is showing its desktop view. You have to left and right swipe it and find out the details, you have to zoom it, and then when you are opening something, it is taking around 1 to 2 minutes. You will get bored and bounce and find out other website. If your website shows, when you click a link and it shows a red mark, this there could be something suspicious on the this website, you will just click the back button and go to the next link. So these are some aspects that we need to keep in mind. That's why we do the technical SEO and check out everything that okay, something works properly so that it could rank betterly and the user experience is not shattered. So sometimes it is often seen that someone has written a very great content, but it does not rank on the website, rank on the Google. Why? Because the optimization of that website or the page is not done properly. Let's say the content is great, the it is written well, but uh, okay, but the it is not optimized for the mobile. Let's say okay, the page the images are taking a lot of time to load in that content, or the website is taking a lot of time to load for on that content, or you have not used a particular keyword which the users are or the people are searching for and looking for the content, or it is not showing to the relevant users. So here are the core web vitals. Basically, these are the main ranking factors. And first is the loading speed. So basically, Google measures how fast your page is loaded. Generally, it should be under. I prefer to under 2 seconds. Okay, so particular page should be loaded under 2 seconds. Now, how can we optimize that? There are heavy images like 5 MB images. There are videos. What we can do is we can upload those on a CDN. We can use a CDN network for delivering the images so fast. Okay, then using a cloud structure, then we can use several plugins basically like image optimizer and etc to optimize the images, videos, and optimizing the content which is on the website. Okay, then interaction responsiveness comes to the second point. The interaction responsiveness basically means that suppose you landed on a single page of a website, and then you find a other link on that website and you click, and the response time or basically you click on the button on a website. Okay, and when you click on that button, it takes 1 to 2 minutes to go to the next page. So this is a bad interaction, basically bad experience for a user. So it should be 100 to 200 milliseconds for that to reach the next page on that website. Then last comes the CLS. Basically, it's the visual stability. Let's say you when a website is loaded, first the content is loaded, then slowly images are loading and the content is shifting down. So it will create. There are a lot of website in which you may have experienced, I believe, that you may have experienced that a lot of websites uh, when you open them, the when you open them the images are not loaded, the but there is not space in any space left there. The content is first loaded, text is loaded, then when you scroll it down the content is still going down, or a blank page is loaded. So this creates also a very bad experience for the user, and it increases the bounce rate on that website, which will ultimately result in down ranking your website or a page. So Google is mostly prioritizing right now mobile first indexing. Google firstly will check how your website or page is loading on the mobile app. So you should always optimize, try to always optimize your website or a page or content or a blog page or a e-commerce page for the mobile experience. Because a more than 80, minimum to minimum 80% of the users who browse on are who are on Google or browsing right now are browsing on basically mobile phones on their Android or Apple devices. So if a if there is a poor UX user experience basically, or a user interface on the mobile section, and it loads like for the if the website loads in the desktop mode or a tablet mode, so it will automatically the user will automatically find it difficult to read the content on the website or see what you have posted about your brand, and then the user will automatically skip your website or go back to the other website. So common mobile SEO mistakes are basically uh, if let's say your website is loading in a 2 seconds on a laptop, but it's loading around 5 to 7 seconds on a mobile devices, because the RAM consumption and the processors laptops use or other devices use is different rather than a mobile processor. And in India mainly major of the mobile processors are weak, so you have to build your app or a website according to the process key according to the processors for the mobiles. Then next slide. Okay, so here is a this is also an important part. So there should be a clear structure on the website, so that Google or any user who wants to navigate through your website could easily go through that. There should be a navigation bar on the top. There should be a footer. There should be important links which you want to show to the user. For example, let's say an accounting firm. So outsource accounting firm, let's say for example. So if an outsource accounting firm does three things basically: bookkeeping, outsource accounting, and let's say it also does recruitment. If these three things are not listed on its footer or a navigation bar, the user would find it difficult for them to basically navigate through these processes and services, and it will just move here and then, and it would be a very bad experience for it. So the next thing, the Google also wants that okay, there is should be a page one, then there is a sub page one, then there is sub page two. So it also want a structured process, so that it could maintain a hierarchy of the website and understand what the website's end goal is, and what is the website's intent is to provide to the customer. So earlier we talked about the intent, the basically rather than the keyword approach, Google has made it changed its algorithm towards the intent user intent approach. Then we generally use breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are basically there are small mark on over the website, or we can say how the user has navigated through the website, or the folder structure. Basically the current page user is and from where it is started, like from home page, then blog, then SEO, where there is an article in that SEO section, technical SEO, internal to internal. basically folder structure. Then internal linking strategy. So internal linking plays an important role to keep your user on the website for a long period of time. Let's say you have written a great content on what to wear in 2026. Okay. Uh, then the user is going through the content, and it finds most basically inside that the user finds a link, let what to wear in March in 2026, or which dress would suit you on this occasion, on a particular occasion. So if you want that internal linking or a keyword structure to be linked to the other page, then that other page should be linked to that first page maybe, or second page. So there should be a whole rotation for that content if we are talking about the internal linking strategy. So internal linking, there are particular tags where you should there are particular areas where you should put your keywords, like where you should put your links. Firstly, it's on the keyword, and secondly, first internal link should be in the first paragraph of the content, basically 350 to 400 characters in the first. Then you can put it beside the pages. You should not do keyword stuffing of the links. There should not be a lot of links, rather than the content to the links ratio should be manageable. Then crawling optimization. Google, we have to actually list the Google we have to tell Google which page to crawl and which not to. So you, in your website, there will be there will be some pages which you don't want the Google to crawl, like admin page, okay, or the user profile page, or the login passwords page. So you will just create a file, robots.txt, and firstly you have to create a Google search console. You can paste the robot.txt file there also. So you have to list your website on the Google search console, so that it will be visible on the ranking pages. Then you can use a Google robot.txt and mention which page to show in that particular website and which not to show. Okay. And then you why we have to do this? Because Google have crawl budget. Basically, Google have already told you that Google have crawling bots which crawl your website, does not crawl your whole website. They have a budget. And if we list not necessary pages, like which are not our main pages, or they are not the main reference pages, or just for SEO purposes to rank our website, if the Google crawl those pages and list them, there is no use. So rather than wasting the budget, or uh, basically Google bots budget and time, so what we do is create a robot.txt file and list the main pages which we want the Google to list on the its first page or its search index. Secondly, there will be many pages on your website. I believe sometimes there will be a 404 broken link error. Okay, there will be a maintenance page. Okay, there are some unnecessary pages. So we could block these pages on robots.txt file, and it will not crawl them. Then indexing optimization. XML sitemap is basically the structure of your website. We have talked about like creating a very clear and better structure, so that Google could understand the structure of your website and the intent of the website. So now Google uses XML sitemaps. We can create a sitemap using plugins. AISU plugins and rank math plugins are there. Also, Google also creates a XML sitemap in its Google Search Console. uh, so from there, it generally ranks, basically index your pages accordingly and categorizes it, so that it could easily find, and basically it's a roadmap, so that Google could easily crawl those pages. Okay. And when someone searches it, it could directly go to that map and find out the exact relevant content for the user. So Google Search Console is basically free, and you can list your website. You can find keywords there. You can submit sitemaps. You can do put a robot.txt file also there. Okay. So Here are some best practices. Basically, keeping the sitemaps updated automatically. We have to remove the broken link and duplicate URLs. We will talk about canonical problems in later this session. Okay. We have to regularly check the reports for our optimization and SEO indexes. Uh, okay. So so it's a major issue about the duplicate content. Many people, what used to do, they used to duplicate the whole content, like creating n number of pages on that of the same content and changing the names, basically keyword stuffing or anything. Okay. If page A and page B, let's say there are two pages, page A and page B, they both have same content, they both have same URL. When the bot goes to that page A and page B, it will get confused which to rank, what happens, which to rank first, which to rank second. So what it will do, it will do not rank both of them. So rather than putting the basically the same URL or rather than putting the same URL, same content on two pages, it is highly recommended to have a creative and differentiatable content. Also, while we use sitemaps, you should basically canonical. You should use a relative tag, that is canonical tag. If there is a sub page for that page A and it's a duplicated URL. Okay, so you have to tell the Google that okay, this is the original page, this is a canonical of that. So it is not advisable to create a canonical or duplicate pages. Then optimizing speed for rankings. So basic optimizing involves optimizing the images. There are two types of content on a general websites. First is the text based content, second is the HTML, CSS and JavaScript code, and third is the image. So we can optimize images using basically there are many online free tools or plugins. We can use that. Okay. Like AI optimizer and etc. Okay. Then you can, secondly is the hosting section. How much is the uptime for any your hosting client or a hosting provider? Okay. So how much is the uptime, how much is the downtime, so how much time is taking. You can use a cloud delivery networks also. Okay. For loading the website fast. Then you can minify the CSS JavaScript code, and it will reduce, definitely it reduces the response time. So basically there is a lot of CSS and JavaScript when we then when a page is loaded and on a website. So what we can do, it we can optimize that. There are plugins also to minify the CSS and JavaScript, and it does not create any difference in the website architecture or the UI or interface. Okay. So we have already discussed the traffic sources, and rather than targeting the traffic sources, new GA4 ranking and data have showed that majorly Google, what it tracks is the engaged sessions, how much engagement rate is, how much is a user is moving from one page to another page, how much is it is spending time on particular reading a thing, how much it user is spending time on your website, how much it is interacting with your website. Okay. Then the shareable rate, how much it is basically first user rate, how much your traffic is coming from sharing, and how much traffic is coming from searching and organic search. Okay. Here are some common SEO mistakes which people mostly do. So what they do, most of the people rely only on the content, like okay, we will write a great content, we will not do the keyword research. Okay. uh, so they do not do the keyword research, they write the great content, but still it does not uh, rank on the website. Keyword research is mainly useful. You can use the tools like SEMrush, etc. uh, for basically understanding what users or of a particular location are searching for, and you can include those keywords in and curate or create the content according to their interest. Okay. Then secondly, they are ignoring the hierarchy in the website itself. Like you have to use only one H1 tag. Basically, it's the H heading tag, which is the main H1 tag, and others can be H2 tag. Like in the PPT, you can show common SEO mistakes. What to avoid is the can be considered as the H1 tech, and others like SEO mistake pillars, don't kill your own SEO, can be considered as H2, and others as the like missing crawlability and other small text H3, H5, and then a paragraph based. Okay, so this is a proper you can consider it as a proper structure of the basically website of regarding text formatting. Okay, like mostly people ignore the on page optimization also, and meta schema, providing meta schema, and optimizing the meta description of the website, title of the website, including keywords in the meta description and title of the website. Okay, providing breadcrumbs in the website. So this is the ignoring the whole technical basically SEO. We have discussed all the basically slow speed problem and sitemap problem, etc., inside the technical SEO part. Okay, one thing is not mentioned, I think, in the slide is the SSL part. Basically, if your site shows the security issues, the Google will also not rank your website, and it will slowly downgrade your website. So it's also an important part for you to provide have a SSL on the website. Okay, so the best practices are basically you should track your data, you should understand, you should use plugins and tools such as GA4, etc., for basically tracking your data and understanding the uh, what we say UX, basically user experience, and how much they are, what are their intents toward the content. You can use Microsoft Clarity to understand with the help of heat maps and etc. So that's all from my side. So yeah, Megha, I hope, are there any questions from the audience side?
So, right now, we don't have any such as kind of questions. We will take if audience have any questions, then we will put on the other side. So, thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful and engaging session. Your practical approach and clear strategic strategies have truly given us a better understanding of how to navigating the world of technical SEO and improve our online presence. So, on behalf of Satna Incubation Center, we sincerely thank you for sharing your valuable time and expertise with us. And to all the participants, thank you for joining us and being such an enthusiastic audience. We hope to see you again in our upcoming sessions. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.